What's up, everybody? Welcome back for another episode where I'm going to be talking about my awesome Dwarf Fortress. So, a lot of things happened since the last video. You can see our population's up in the 90s now. We've got a lot of really unhappy people I need to attend to. Another thing going on is my animals. I've got a lot of yaks now. I'm slowly getting a good source of leather built up there. So what we've done really in this area over here, I haven't really done anything. But over here is where the magic starts happening. You can see we have a nice entrance built to the fortress now. Got a little archery range up under there. And pretty much the only thing left up here is a couple of hatches, and apparently nobody wants to carry this thread downstairs still. Who knows? So we'll go down a level, and you can see we've done a lot of engraving here. Put some proper floors in, set everything up. We've got some little fortified areas that we could shoot through as well. And effectively, I have put that around over this way, giving me some options. If I get invaded, I can, pepper them with arrows in this little hallway. And this is where I've got my first squad I've built. I've actually built two. First one I've built is called the Sure Shot Brigade. It's a bunch of archers. And they will kind of hole up in here, and my goal being if I get attacked and they're coming in the front door, I've got that option. I've also got the hatches upstairs I can kind of close down to prevent access. Um, and then if I ever attack the traders for whatever, like the elves piss me off. Like, I put a bunch of stuff up to trade with the elves and they rejected it because I apparently had some meat in there and didn't realize it. So I'm just like kind of over trading with elves. Like, in fact, I think these are elves. No, they're humans. I'll talk to them. But when the elves show up, I just don't even bother anymore. Like, I've gotten so upset with them. We set up nests here. Got a vermin catcher here. He's been trapping some animals that nobody wants. I got my farm here. I set up all these beehives here. I don't really know what you can do with honey and all. I mean, I have a good idea what you would use honey for. But, yeah, I haven't done much else with the farm. I did have a request for a farmer's guild. So what I effectively did here was built a nice little farmer's guild here, engraved everything up, put a couple of statues in, that satisfied the requirement. And I also kind of thought it would be funny if the farmers had to walk through a hall of bees to get to their guild hall, because I'm a jerk and I snickered. And I have this little patch right here that's open to the outside. So I was like, yeah, if anyone attacks me, they have to jump into a bunch of beehives, to get to me. So whatever, it'll work. And then I've actually got a farmer shop set up here. This is my butcher's row, another farmer's workshop, tanner's shop. And I built a stockpile over here because I have issues with stuff rotting here. I'm hoping that maybe they'll barrel it up over here. That'll help out with that. Moving down another level. The main thing I've done here is I've started going after some of the hematite and other ore. I've also established a graveyard, so I actually had something new happen to me that hasn't happened to me before in Dwarf Fortress. So a ghost legit came back from the dead and beat someone to fucking death. I was like, you've got to be shitting me. But yeah, that actually happened. So I built a little, I legit was like, oh my god, I'm building a grave right now. Built a grave, I engraved it, made it look nice. I didn't do anything special with the walls yet, but I might in the future. In this area here, I do want to get this hematite, so I may have to build like a wall this off to kind of prevent that from being like another entrance, or heck, maybe I'll put another, I have a second squad called Stone Guard. I could sit them up in this area. Perhaps, we'll see. And going down. Nothing special, nothing special. Just mined out a couple of gems there. And then you can get down to this level. This is where I've started doing a lot of my mining. and I just sent, using the advanced mining options, I told them to go find everything for me. And then I found some like different ores, like they had jet up here, so I just started mining large areas out so I could get some of that sweet jetstone. And I've kind of done like a searcher shaft, if you will. Then I just shot straight across, and then I shot one down to the river. Then all kinds of goodies up in there, and then we're going to go back and harvest all these other special gems and ores later. That's what we've got going on that floor. And then moving down here, this is our tavern floor. I've put a stone stockpile here because I felt like nobody was actually carrying stones. Started going after some of the rarer ores as well, and gem clusters. Let's see. Yeah, so we got some dwarf blood here. So that brings me to my next point of some interesting things I've had happen. Yeah. So, at some point, I've had spies show up, and I guess perhaps they are killing some of my dwarves. It's like I've got, yeah, I don't know actually what happened here, but I've got carnage about. So, uh, I've had two different dwarves be like, "You'll never catch me," and they start running away. So I'm like, okay, what did you do? So I've been sending my guards to just straight go kill them. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I may have started World War III for all I know. But anyways, that's what I've been doing. So I've also expanded this area a little bit. This is where I'm going to be setting up probably my second guard area. And I've got little fortifications so I can fire into the tavern if I need to. Tavern, all I've really done extra here is engrave. I think I don't recall if I had set all this stuff up last time, but I did that now. And as you can see, I've got visitors for days. I've had about 10 different people move into town just for the purpose of entertaining. And I'm getting a lot of military people now too, one of which has joined and is a member of my Stone Guard. That's him right there, Samas. He's pretty, he's loaded up with gear, so I was happy to have him. Got a couple of temples here. This one is a temple to Decel, which I think was rocks and gems. And this is, yes, to Asen Copper Charcoal, whatever. But more importantly, let's talk about this area right here. And I've actually went through now, I've smoothed all the stone down. I'm getting ready to start engraving it, but I learned a very important thing. So anytime I've got work, and walling this up and all did help, and moving the bridge there. But the challenge I've had is people run across here to shortcut getting over here because of pathing. So whenever the seasons change, if I have a lot of work going on over here, if I'm not careful, I may end up with a scenario where I legitimately lose 10 plus dwarves because they were all running, at a bad time. So I don't know. Now let's go back up to the top real quick. I want to talk about these spies I believe I murdered. So here they are. Yeah, I found one of them died here. And they've got breastplates and all kinds of other stuff. So I don't have any of these. So I definitely know that, they're from another town. And the other one I think died over here. Yeah. Yeah. So I've had two of these people just show up and attack me randomly. Or maybe I'm attacking them. I don't know. But I've actually just got dwarf blood everywhere at this point. I'm not sure why, but they both also start in this exact same little area here. So this one, like, didn't really move much. And and he just got like killed on spot. The other one actually could have escaped, but just chose to stand and fight. I don't know. So it's a really good question though, as to what these dwarves are up to. I'm starting to suspect I have a rival dwarf nation or fortress nearby, rather, that could be the cause of some of this stuff I keep seeing. So we'll see on that. Let's see. So let's keep going down. So this is my generic temple. I've started expanding it. And you can see a lot of these folks are showing up here to take care of stuff. And I've also got, these are some more of the people that have like moved into town. And I can actually start assigning labor to them. But they aren't showing up in my creatures list, at least they weren't initially. Okay, they're there. Yeah, they're showing up here, but they're all pretty much entertaining. But I think when I went to labor, I didn't see them. It's kind of weird. Maybe they weren't showing up. Yeah, they're not really showing up here. So I guess they don't want to do any work. Hey. I just realized I could probably be doing some... This is helpful information I need. Okay. Anyways, I built a couple offices here. I still have a generic dormitory there. I saw so many people congregating here, I decided to turn this into a fancy temple. So we're going to wall it up, engrave everything, smooth everything, all the, you know, typical stuff, just so yeah, I can kind of handle the number of people coming in. And then down here you can see we've expanded. This is our stockpile area. We've just got bins for days of goodies. And I've just recently done another expansion around here. You can see we've got more, some moss, our swordsman, and his goodies. Let's see, go back to his items. Yeah, so he came with like a full suit of everything, so yay. Our human poet. That's just doing task anywhere. And here's our giant stockpile of food and drink. So I've been using food and drink as bargaining chips, and that's been very successful. I've been able to get about anything I want out of the humans and dwarves with that. Got this group of people doing the engraving. And down to our next floor, we have smoothed and engraved all of this area. So, oh wait, not all of it. We're still in progress on some of it. So that's going to up the value of the housing a little bit and going to help out with some of that. And moving down, I plan next time to start doing something with this floor. I haven't decided what. But the other problem I have at this point, too, realistically, I should not have built anything on the other side of this and put a like at all. I should have done things a little bit differently. But, you know, such is life. It's kind of too late. I've already set up and invested a lot over here, so I'm just going to chance it that every once in a while a dwarf is going to, like, run over this shit and die. As you can see, I've got 3 dwarf deaths from them running across there, so not a lot I can really do about it at this point. I'm kind of committed. You know, I'm trying to I'm building more on this side, actually, so I'm going to say that. I may actually opt to put another tavern in this area. And, I don't know, I hate to, like, close this one down or anything. I think I want to keep it, so I'm gonna. But I definitely could see the need for another tavern, and maybe I'll put it, like, I'll put the entrance, like, down here. That way it's, you know, no one's running across ice, hopefully dying. I don't know. We'll see. If I end up having an issue where I've got too many people perishing, I'll have to do something about it at that point. So anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. I hope you check out more of my Dwarf Fortress videos and live streams, and I plan to keep developing this fortress. In fact, I'm kind of excited to get to playing at it again, so yeah. I have a lot of ambitious plans for this fortress. Well, that being said, everyone, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate the love and support. Do me a huge favor, do all the YouTube-y stuff, like, subscribe, leave me some comments. The YouTube algorithm loves all that interaction, so it helps me grow my channel and get my videos out there to more people. So, anyways, with that being said, everyone, thank you so much again, and enjoy the rest of your days.